Alright, this is part 2 of your review sheet for Math 7. Again, your test is tomorrow on Tuesday. And this is the solving equations portion of the review sheet. So we need to show our work, we need to check our work, and we need to show all of our steps. Okay, so the first one, I circle my sign, draw my line, and to get 12 to the other side, I have to add 12 to both sides, because the opposite operation of subtraction is addition. So negative 12 plus 12 is 0, and I'm left with S is equal to 74. Now to check my work, I need to write the original problem. S minus 12 equals 62. I need to plug in S equals 74. 74 minus 12 equals 62. And then I need to check if 74 minus 12 really is 62. So 62 is equal to 62. And I know I am correct. Next one, n divided by 15 equals 22. The operation stuck between the n and the 15 is division. The opposite operation of division is multiplication. So I need to multiply both sides of the equation by 15. That turns into 15n over 15, which is the same thing as 1n or n, and n is equal to 22 times 15, which is 330. Okay, check my work. I write my, go back, no other way. I write my original problem, n over 15 equals 330. Let me separate these guys. Okay, and then I plug in n equals 330 for n. 330 divided by 15. Oops, excuse me. This should have been a 22. Equals 22. Then 330 divided by 15 is 22, and 22 equals 22. Next one, I have 480 equals 82x. So I look at and I want to isolate x. I want to get x by itself. And x is stuck to a 82, and the operation between the 82 and the x is multiplication. So to undo that, I have to divide, because division is the opposite of multiplication. I have to divide both sides by 82, and that leaves me with x is equal to 410 divided by 82, which is 5. Then I need to check my work. Then I need to check my, check my work. So I write my original problem, 410 equals 82x. And then I plug in 5 for x. So I have 410 equals 82 times 5. And 82 times 5 is 410. Next one, 4a minus 13 equals 19. Now this is a two-step equation. I know it's a two-step equation because there is a number in front of the variable and then also something else. So I need to get 4a by itself before I can get a by itself. So I'm going to put a box around 4a, and I'm not going to worry about it. Then I'm going to look at my sign and draw my line. And since I was subtracting, I'm going to add 13 to both sides. So that goes away, and I'm left with 4a equals 32. So that was step 1. Now this is step 2, because what operations between the 4 and the a? Multiplication. So to undo multiplication, I have to divide both sides. That goes away, and I'm left with a is equal to 8. Okay, that is my final answer. I have a final answer when it's a equals something. So my check step. Normally I just have 3 step checks, but with 2-step equations I need 4-step checks. My first step is always the same, write the original problem. Plug in 8 for a. 8 times 4 is 32. Minus 13 equals 19, and 19 equals 19. Okay? So 4-step checks for 2-step equations and 3-step checks for 1-step equations. Next one, I have f over 2 plus 7 equals 9. So I'm going to box this f over 2 because I can't touch it until I get rid of this 7. So then I circle my sign and draw my line, subtract 7 from both sides, and I'm left with f over 2 is equal to 2. Okay? Now the operation stuck with the f and the 2 is division. So to undo that, I have to multiply both sides by 2. That goes away, and I'm left with f is equal to 4. Check my work. I need a 4-step check since this is a 2-step equation. I have f over 2 plus 7 equals 9. I write my original equation. Plug in f equals 4 for f. So I have 4 divided by 2 plus 7 equals 9. Then I evaluate 4 divided by 2, which is 2, plus 7 equals 9. And 2 plus 7 is 9, so 9 is equal to 9. And I know I am correct. Question 13. A caterer charges $15 per person to prepare a meal for a banquet. If the total catering charge for a banquet was $1,530, how many people attended? Write and solve an equation. So we're going to let x equal the number of people. And now I need to write my equation. So if it's $15 a person, I'm going to do 15 times x, because it's $15 per person, equals the total cost, which is $1,530. Okay, so that is the same thing as saying 15x equals $1,530. And then I can solve my 1-step equation. So the operation between the 15 and the x is multiplication. So to undo that, I have to divide. So 15 divided by 15 is 1, so that goes away. And then 1,530 divided by 15 is 102. So 102 people attended the banquet. Do not forget the label. Do not forget it. All right, last one. Which problem situation best matches, that's a typo, best matches the equation 2c plus 10 equals 350. All right, so situation A is Austin paid $10 for a new Wii game console. This is $350 more than 2 times the cost of the used console. How much does a used console cost? Situation B, Austin paid $350 for a new Wii game console. This is 10 more than 2 times the cost of a used console. How much does the used console cost? So if he paid $350, $350 needs to be over here, which is good. Okay, this is $10 more than 2 times. 2 times is really the same thing as 2x, right? But in this case, we're using c as the variable. So our answer, so 350 is the total cost. $10 more than 2 times. T-I-M-E-S. So my correct answer is situation B. And that concludes the review. If you have any questions, please email me tonight and I will get back to you. And good luck on your test tomorrow.